Hello and welcome to Justeventonline News at 9. I am Fatima Sriki. First, the news headline. Federal government vows to tackle food insecurity. 77 trillion naira debt may stop Tinubu's economic plan, man disclosed. Emir of Ilorin laid foundation for IEDPU's mosque. Inspect Alhaji Ibrahim Gambari Skill Acquisition Center project. Iliasu Ibrahim Foundation launches IT boot camp for Moro local government area students. Interior Minister warns NSCDC, NIS others against laxity. African Union suspends Niger, demands restoration of constitutional order. FIRS steps up plan to prevent tax evasion by firms. Medical dental consultant threatens strike over salary review. Federal government repatriates 161 Nigerians detained for immigration offences in Libya. Super Falcons ranked 10th best team at 2023 Women's World Cup. Now, the news in details. The Minister of Agriculture and Food Security, Abubakar Kyari, on Monday assumed office and vowed that the federal government will ensure that it feeds Nigerians and exports food to earn foreign exchange for the country. He said these were the targets of his team, stressing that Nigeria had the potential to achieve the said goals. The Manufacturers Association of Nigeria has indicated that Nigeria's estimated 77 trillion naira debt burden would likely truncate the economic plans of President Tinubu-led regime. The manufacturers also lamented that the sector has been at the receiving end of Nigeria's debt crisis, which has seen the nation's debt profile rise by 14% over in the last 8 years. It noted that Nigeria's rising domestic debt is affecting the survival of private investments in the manufacturing sector. The association cautioned the government not to see the high taxation on the manufacturing sector as the last resort to generate revenue in order to service the nation's debt. The Emir of Ilorin, Alhaji Dr. Ibrahim Gambari, on Monday performed the official foundation laying of Ilorin Emirate Descendants Progressive Union Mosque at the Union's National Secretariat, Gambari, Ilorin. This was contained in a statement signed by Malam Nuruddin Ibrahim, National Publicity Secretary, IEDPU, and obtained by Justeventonline TV. Alhaji Gambari said that he was impressed with the commitment of the present leadership of the Union under its president, Alhaji Aliyu Ota Utman, towards the mosque and other developmental projects it has embarked upon. The Emir also inspected the multi-million naira Alhaji Ibrahim Gambari Skill Acquisition Center project named after him. He expressed satisfaction and happiness over the mosque, noting that Islam, the religion of peace, is the heritage and identity of Ilorin Emirate. Responding, National President of Ilorin Emirate Descendants Progressive Union, Alhaji Aliyu Ota Utman, expressed gratitude and happiness over the fatherly role played by the Emir. He appreciated the Royal Father, IEDPU Mosque Committee, National Executive Council of the Union, as well as the entire IEDPU members for their support, which has resulted in various achievements recorded by his administration. The Iliasu Ibrahim Foundation has launched an information technology bootcamp for students across Moro local government area in Kwara State. The 2-week program, which kick-started on August 21, will provide students with training on a variety of IT skills, including software development, web design, digital marketing, among others. The founder of the foundation, Engineer Sulaiman Rotimi Iliasu, speaking during the event, said the program aimed at commemorating Malam Abdurrahman Abdurrazak's efforts in improving the IT hub in Kwara State by training students across the Moro local government and also to give back to the community.
I know this is something we have to keep doing. fact, it is not just the holiday. During the school period, every day if you come here, training is going, basic IT skills, and students that go to school in the evening, they come here for extramural. So it's an all year round thing. We have tutors that are based here. Some of them are not even from Kwara State, but they are now based here. Some of them came to Kwara State as a youth corps. We saw that they are good. Now they are here, they've been retained. They've been working here since the inception. And so that's why I said it is not just this holiday. We've always been having training going on here. But we wanted to make sure that, okay, people from outside, people from neighboring communities also come and benefit. And that was why we said, let's, and you can see, we actually had a budget initially for 60. Now we're already clocking close to 8. So we will try our going to see how we can manage it so that it doesn't get too crowded. But again, just as I came in today, some of the newer systems I had to put them on so that they have more to share. And it's very essential that they learn what we've got them to. Very, very key. Because we don't want to have that 2 weeks in their lives and not give them something they can always use to make themselves better in the future.
Speaking further, Engineer Rotimi said the foundation is committed to providing young people with skills needed to succeed in the 21st century. He added that the students who are drawn from all the 17 wards in the local government and the best students will be awarded scholarships and a set of computers after the training to enhance their learning.
Participants, one, maybe because of the, proximity, a lot of participants that are here are from the local community. You can see the majority of those in here are from the Moro. You now have some people coming from Shao, you have from Lawa, you have from this, and some other people also based in Ilorin are also here to come. So it's open for people that can come. We did the registration yesterday, around some people have come in today. But yes, we will always, it's for kids, especially those living in rural communities. Because we, especially in Ilorin now, why do you want to come here from Ilorin when you have multiple places like this in Ilorin? Maybe the difference is that in Ilorin you might have to pay for it. But looking at cost of transportation, if one wants to come from Ilorin to come and learn here, yeah, it's open, they can always come. For those that have come, they do not have to go back. In fact, the cost of their coming here will be refunded back to them. The cost of their going back will also be refunded back to them. And in the duration when they'll be here, it will be the accommodation provided with their meals, 3 square meals. And it's something that we hope we continue to have the strength, we hope we have the capacity to keep this going. Every holiday, 2 weeks, if we can do 3 weeks, we do 3 weeks. But this is not going to stop, inshallah.
The Minister of Interior, Olubunmi Tunji-Ojo, has sought the support and cooperation of the paramilitary agencies which are under the supervision of his ministry. The minister called for synergy among the paramilitary service chiefs, charging them to be up and doing in their respective agencies. He also warned that he would not hesitate to hold any of them responsible if they fail to rightfully discharge their duties in the agencies, just as the president will hold him accountable if anything went wrong in the ministry. The African Union on Tuesday suspended Niger from all of its institutions and activities following last month's coup until the effective restoration of constitutional order. In a statement issued on Tuesday, the bloc noted that its decision to suspend Niger followed the failure of the military junta to hand over power to the democratically elected president, Mohamed Bazoum. The AU also commended the efforts of the Economic Community of West African States and its effort to ensure a return to democratic rule in Niger. All shipping companies operating within Nigeria's territorial waters have been given December 31st, 2023 deadline by the Federal Inland Revenue Service to settle any outstanding tax returns. The deadline was contained in a public statement issued on Monday and signed by Executive Chairman, Federal Inland Revenue Service, Mohammed Nami. FIRS stated that if any shipping companies fail to comply with the deadline, the agency will work with relevant security agencies to prosecute the faulters. The Medical and Dental Consultants Association of Nigeria has issued a 21-day ultimatum to the federal government to implement the upward review of the consolidated medical salary structure and other demands of phase industrial disharmony. This was made known in a communique issued on Tuesday after its extraordinary National Executive Council meeting held virtually. The consultants are, however, demanding the immediate review of the newly revised Commerce Circular and issuance of a new circular that will reflect the agreed percentage on both the basic salary and other allowances apart from hazard allowance. The federal government on Monday repatriated 161 Nigerians whose release was secured from detention facilities in Libya over various immigration offences by the Embassy of Nigeria. Ambassador Kabiru Musa, chaired the Affairs and Theatre of the Nigerian mission in Libya, said the federal government, through its mission in Libya, secured the release of the detained Nigerians to enable them return home to rebuild their lives. He said that the evacuees who were sensitized on the dangers of irregular migration were also warned against embarking on such perilous journey. The last on the news is sports. Football governing body, FIFA, has ranked Nigeria's senior female football team, Super Falcons, the 10th best team of the just concluded 2023 Women's World Cup. The Super Falcons are the highest ranked team from Africa in the competition. Teams at the tournament were ranked based on their performance. The ranking considers how teams were eliminated at the same stage. We have come to the end of the news. Here is a recap of the story. Federal government vowed to tackle food insecurity. 77 trillion naira debt may stall Tinubu's economic plan, man disclosed. Emir of Ilorin laid foundation for IEDPU's mosque. Inspect Alhaji Ibrahim Gambari Skill Acquisition Center project. Iliasu Ibrahim Foundation launches IT boot camp for Moro local government area students. Interior Minister warns NSCDC, NIS orders against laxity. African Union suspends Niger, demands restoration of constitutional order. FIRS steps up plan to prevent tax evasion by firms. Medical dental consultant threatens strike over salary review. Federal government repatriates 161 Nigerians detained for immigration offences in Libya. Super Falcons ranked 10th best team at 2023 Women's World Cup. Thank you for watching Just Events Online News. Remember, a negative mind will never give you a positive life. For more news, visit www.justeventonline.com and to read more updates. Follow us on social media platforms with the tab at Just Events Online. You can also send us an email on justeventsonline@gmail.com. I am Fatima Siriki. Good night.